Hello everyone! I hope you are doing fine. After the Steam Summer Sale, I finally got to spend some time with a handful of cozy games that have been sitting on my wishlist for a long time, and I'm so happy I did. Each one offers something a little different, but they all share that same comforting feeling. The kind of game you open for just a little while and somehow end up playing for many and many hours. My name is Achika-chan, and you're watching Cozy Games News. I'm so happy you're here, and we've got some lovely cozy gaming news to cover today, so without further ado, let's get started. Let's start with Outbound. It's a cozy survival and exploration game where you build your own home on wheels while traveling through 4 unique maps. Each map has its own resources and atmosphere, from lush green forests and waterfalls to dry deserts and rocky canyons. The goal is to live sustainably by generating your own energy with solar panels, wind turbines, and water wheels while upgrading your vehicle into the ultimate cozy camper. What I really loved about this game was building my little home, decorating the inside, placing workstations, growing crops, and slowly turning my camper into a cozy place to live was incredibly satisfying. I definitely spent way more time building than I probably should have. But that's the beauty of cozy games, right? During your travel, you have to gather resources, find food, and carefully choose which blueprints to unlock first. At first, I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but it quickly became one of my favorite parts of the game. Every new upgrade felt rewarding, and I was hooked before I even realized it. As you progress in the game, you'll also meet your adorable dog companion, who helps you find and carry resources. They're not only useful, but also incredibly cute, and I love to have one of them along the journey. For those who enjoy sharing the adventure, you can bring up to 4 friends along and explore the world together in your camper. There were a couple of things that could be improved, and I think would make the whole experience even better. The biggest one for me was that the world sometimes felt a little empty. There aren't really any NPCs to meet or interact with, so if you're playing solo, the journey can feel a bit lonely after a while. I think even a few friendly travelers or small encounters would make the world feel much more alive. The second thing was collecting all the blueprints. To gather and unlock everything on each map, I found myself driving back and forth along the exact same road so many times that I honestly think it was more than 10. After a while, this started to feel more repetitive than rewarding. Overall, I had a wonderful time with Outbound. It offers a really satisfying mix of survival, exploration, and creative building, all wrapped up in a beautiful and relaxing world. If you're looking for a cozy game where you can take your time, build your dream camper, explore beautiful landscapes, and don't mind gathering resources along the way, I definitely recommend giving Outbound a try. Next up is Collector's Cove, and honestly, this is one of those rare games that makes you feel cozy the moment you start playing. One of my favorite parts of the game was definitely your giant aquatic companion, the Fablefin. Not only can you customize it with different decorations and accessories, but you can also feed it, hug it, snuggle with it, and slowly build a stronger friendship together. As your bond grows, your Fablefin unlocks helpful blessings that make exploring even more rewarding. And I absolutely love that progression. Even though the game is incredibly relaxing, there's actually so much to do. You can grow crops on your boat, go fishing while sailing across the ocean, explore randomly generated islands, gather resources, complete collections, and search for rare fabled species across 4 beautiful regions. The best part is that there's no combat or stressful survival mechanics, so you can simply play at your own pace. Visually, the game is absolutely adorable, and each region has its own charm. My personal favorite was Sakura Shores. The soft spring colors, blooming cherry blossoms, and peaceful atmosphere made it feel like the perfect place to relax. And honestly, I don't have many negatives to mention. I did run into a few small bugs while playing, but what really impressed me was how quickly the developers fixed them. Seeing them actively listen to the community and release updates so fast made me appreciate the game even more. If If you're looking for a game where you can unwind after a long day, sail across beautiful oceans with an adorable companion, and lose yourself in a peaceful adventure, Collector's Cove is the game for you. Now for something a little different, I want to talk about KuloNiku Bowl Up. And this one was honestly such an unexpected surprise. I originally downloaded the demo thinking I'd play for a little while, and somehow ended up spending hours in the game without even noticing the time. The moment I started playing, I was instantly reminded of Cooking Mama, which was one of my favorite games growing up. The story is simple, but really sweet. You take over your grandmother's restaurant and slowly work toward turning it into a successful business while meeting new people, improving your cooking skills, and becoming part of the local community. One of my favorite parts was the customer orders. Some of them are completely ridiculous, asking for the strangest food combinations imaginable, and figuring out how to make them somehow becomes part of the fun. It creates this perfect balance between cozy cooking and complete culinary chaos. I also really appreciated how accessible the game is. Even if you fail one of the cooking minigames, you can simply try again without being heavily punished. And if you're like me and prefer relaxing over racing against the clock, you can simply disable the cooking timer in the settings with the cozy mode on. There wasn't much that I disliked, but I do wish the friendship system had a little more depth. Spending time with the different characters is enjoyable, but I would have loved to see a few more unique events, or maybe even some romance options as those friendships grow. If you grew up playing Cooking Mama, or you're simply looking for cute cooking minigames with charming visuals, cozy atmosphere, and funny moments, I hope you will try KuloNiku and enjoy it as much as I did. If you've ever found cleaning in games strangely satisfying, this one might be exactly what you're looking for. Cozy Cleaner is a relaxing game where you tidy and organize rooms that have been completely turned upside down by some very mischievous cats. Your job is to clean up the mess, put everything back where it belongs, and enjoy the calming atmosphere along the way. The first thing that stood out to me was just how adorable the game looks. The art style is charming, the controls are smooth and easy to use, and everything feels very polished. Every house is a complete disaster thanks to its playful feline resident. And if you've ever owned a hyperactive cat, some of these scenes will probably feel very familiar. And yes, you can stop to pet the cats, and they'll happily purr back at you, which is just as adorable as it sounds. I also really appreciated the hint system, which shows you what you've missed if you get stuck, so the game never becomes frustrating. And the soundtrack has a lovely lofi vibe that pairs perfectly with the gameplay. My biggest criticism is simply that I wanted more of this cute little game. I managed to finish all 30 levels in under 3 hours, so it is a fairly short experience. Overall, Cozy Cleaner is exactly what it promises to be. A relaxing and satisfying little game that's perfect for clearing your mind after a busy day. If you love organizing messy spaces, or simply need something to help you unwind without demanding too much of your attention, I think Cozy Cleaner is definitely worth checking out. And finally, I want to talk about Garden Life, a cozy simulator. If you've ever dreamed of creating your own peaceful little garden, this game does a wonderful job of making that dream come to life. You take over an abandoned community garden and slowly transform it into a beautiful space filled with colorful flowers, decorations, and plenty of life. The gameplay is simple and incredibly satisfying. Most of your time is spent cleaning up the garden, planting flowers, removing pests, rebuilding old structures, and completing requests for the local community. And let's not forget to mention the adorable cat that naps in your workshop. Every time I went in to organize my tools, seeing that little cat sleeping there made me smile. One of my favorite features is how forgiving the gardening system is. The game warns you if a plant is in danger, so you're never constantly worrying about making mistakes or accidentally ruining your hard work. There was only one thing I wished had been expanded. The game focuses entirely on flowers, which are beautiful, but I kept wishing I could grow herbs, vegetables, fruit, or even tropical plants. especially once I unlock the greenhouse. Hopefully that's something the developers might add in the future. Garden Life is a wonderfully relaxing game that's all about slowing down and enjoying the simple pleasure of watching your garden flourish. It's easy to pick up, rewarding to play, and gives you plenty of freedom to create a space that feels uniquely yours. If gardening and decorating spaces sound like your kind of cozy experience, I think Garden Life, a cozy simulator, is definitely worth adding to your wish list. I honestly had such a great time with all of them, and what I loved most is that they each offer a completely different kind of cozy experience. Whether you enjoy building, exploring, cooking, cleaning, or gardening, I hope at least one of these games caught your attention. I'd love to know if you've already played any of them or if there's another cozy game you think I should try next. That will be all for today, Cozy Games News. Thanks for spending a little time with me, and I hope you have found something exciting to look forward to. Take care, have fun, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!